Welcome to the End of the Week Gaming News, a show that gathers all of the news from the previous week. This week, Far Cry 5 introduced a new level editor mode, The Division 2 was officially announced, and holy shit, I just want to talk about the Nintendo Direct, so I will probably just speed through all of the other news, so can we just start already? Ubisoft announced that Far Cry 5 will include a mode titled Far Cry Arcade. It will include over 7,000 different objects the player can use to build unique levels, and the objects will be from many other Ubisoft titles, including Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, and Watch Dogs. Addition to player-created levels, the developers will make some of their own. Nintendo finally has come to their senses, and all of your My Nintendo Gold coins can now be used for Nintendo Switch titles. When checking out at the eShop, there will be an option to add your gold coins so that you will be able to get a discount on the game. Every time you purchase a game from the eShop, you will get basically a 5% rebate and a 1% rebate on physical games. So for example, a $60 game will net you 300 gold points, and that is equal to $3 in savings. I think it's a great idea for Nintendo to do this. I understand that what you get back is pretty low, but no other console allows you to basically earn money by purchasing other games. Eventually, this will get me a free game, so there is nothing I can complain about. The Division 2 was just announced with more information coming at E3. This seemed like a no-brainer for Ubisoft after the overwhelming positive reception the first game got, and based on how many players still play the game. The Dark Zone was a very interesting mechanic and left me in some very stressful situations. Now, if I was a betting man, I would bet that at E3 we will see in some way a new Battlegrounds mode coming to the Division 2. The Dark Zone was pretty close to that, and it just seems like the right type of game for it. Also, I think everyone knows that it will sell like hotcakes if it did. Now that all that is out of the way, on to the Nintendo Direct. This was the best Direct they have had in a very long time, and got me, and I believe everyone else, fucking hyped. So let's go over some of the bigger announcements from the Direct. The original Luigi's Mansion is being remade on the 3DS and is set to release in 2018. I was a little surprised this one wasn't on the Switch. I mean, I believe everyone loved the original on GameCube, and I would think it would sell well enough on the Switch. Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is being remade for 3DS along with Bowser Jr.'s Story, which are releasing in 2019. This one honestly was a huge surprise to me. People love this game, and sadly it's being put on the 3DS. And what's even weirder is that it's not coming out until next year, a full 2 years after their new console came out that is also portable. This left me a little confused, but I know there are millions of people still out there playing on their 3DSs, so good for them. Octopath Traveler introduced 2 new characters and finally got a release date for July 13th. This is one of my most anticipated games this year, and I am stoked I will be able to play it this summer. Its demo absolutely hooked me, and I am so excited. I've never played Okami, but people love this game and is set to release on Switch this summer. The critically acclaimed indie hit Undertale was announced for Switch and is set to release eventually. No, really, that is what it said in the trailer. The rumors of Crash coming to Switch were true. The Insane Trilogy is set to release on Switch July 10th. I'm excited to dive into Crash for the first time, and I'm glad I waited for this rumored Switch version. South Park: The Fractured Butthole is coming to Switch on April 24th, which is just next month. I never got around to this one, so I'm extremely excited to play it on the go. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is being ported to Switch. The game will get some new levels based on Super Mario Odyssey and will release on July 13th. Splatoon 2 got a lot of updates, including a brand new paid expansion that will cost $20 and be out this summer. Additionally, the game will be getting a 3.0 update that will include new levels, outfits, and a rank X, which will be available in April. Dark Souls is getting a freaking amiibo, weirdly enough, and got a release date. Dark Souls Remastered will hit Switch on May 25th. I can't wait to play the game for the first time and get extremely pissed off. Now to the granddaddy of them all. Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch was officially teased, and what even blew me away more was that it had a 2018 release window. What I can retrieve from that glorious trailer is that the Squid Kids from Splatoon will be new playable characters, and that I am guessing we will see new outfits or even different designed characters because the silhouette of Link was obviously from Breath of the Wild instead of Smash on Wii U. Now I say that, but we still don't know if this is going to be a port of the Wii U version with new features, or if it's a new game entirely. If I had to guess, I think it will be somewhere in the middle of that, if that makes sense. We will probably see a lot of things carried over from the previous version, but a whole lot of new stuff as well, like half and half. I mean, these games take a very long time to make, and I don't think they would be able to make an entire new Smash Bros. In only 4 years. Needless to say, I am so excited to finally play some Smash on my Switch. Well, that's the news for the week. The game release of the week goes to Life is Strange Farewell. Life is Strange is a heart-wrenching episodic game that has reviewed very well over its timely releases. This episode is a bonus episode for all of the Life is Strange fans and is a swan song for the season. I hope everyone had a great week, and I'll see you next Friday for more of the end of the week gaming news.